Hi everyone, it's Melissa Simcox, and I'm coming to you today from My Mimi with Love, and I want to share a project with you, and it's a fairly simple project, and I want to do one with you to show you just how easy this is to put together. And what I've done today is a flip book, and this flip book is done with one 12 by 12 sheet of paper, which I find really easy and want to share with you guys really how easy this is to do. Here on the front, I've got a elastic lace ribbon band. It's holding on my little box of stickers here. Here it says haunted. Then you just take off the little ribbon belly band and you've got the little ghost. This flips up. Here I've got some stickers taped on with washi. And here, guys, I've made an envelope and I've velcroed it so it just opens like this. And I've filled it with little felt stickers. And then that just closes back. Down here, I've used some rub-ons. And then up here, you can recognize some of the Dollar Tree stickers. And then I just used rub-ons down here. Then that closes like that. Opens here. Over here, I've got a little envelope tuck spot behind the pumpkin. And it's got some ribbon in it. Then here, guys, I've used the Dollar Tree stickers and I've 3D'd them. I'll show you how to do that on my budget crafting video. If you guys want to see that, I'll link it in the description box below. Then over here, I've got a little envelope paper clipped on, and it's got my information in it, and also a little candy corn card. And then I've got some bling, some sequins, washi tape there. Then up here I've made a little paper clip with the hats. Everybody's seen these from the Dollar Tree. I just removed the buckle and kind of put the bat and stuff on just to make them look a little different, more my own. And then this flips up again. On this side, the paper clip is holding some stickers. Down here is a haunted house. I've got some washi here that flips back down. And then on the back, I've got a set of stickers here. And I just covered it with some washi to make it look cuter up here than the brand name and all that. I've made another paper clip here out of the pumpkins. And then I've added a little notebook with the little smelly notebook scented and the little scented pen in the pocket back here. So there it is, guys. Just done with one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Very easy to do. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make one of these. So let me put this back together real quick. That noise in the background, guys, is my Sadie Mae playing with her toy. Okay. And then okay. That goes there, and that goes there. And then the little band just goes right back up around. Here, and then the little, and there it is, guys. So let's make one. Now what you're going to need to make this is I used a border punch, and if you don't have a border punch, you can use any kind of punch, edge punch. This happens to be a Martha Stewart. You could also draw a design and cut it out on the edge, or you could use a ruler and just cut a straight edge, whatever you want to do. You'll also need some scissors, paper cutter. If you don't have a paper cutter, you can just use scissors and a ruler. Some glue, some double-sided tape. This is not necessary. You can just use all glue or all double-sided tape. I tend to use both. And then you're also going to need a scoreboard, or either a ruler and a stylus to score with, or something else to score with. I have the Martha Stewart scoreboard here. And you're going to need one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And what you want to do, guys, is you're going to take your 12 and make sure it is 12 by 12, a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And I like to use a double-sided sheet of paper, guys, because just like you can see here, when you turn this up, then you've got it's got the decorative paper on all sides. You can use white or plain on one side, maybe then line the other side with a different pattern paper or whatever. But I find that if you want to do this, the easiest way is to use a double-sided sheet of paper. So, of course, the first thing when I am going to make a new project, I always like to make a template. I find that easy to do. Then I'm able to keep the template for future references. So in this case, I did make a template. And here it is. I've just got the template done. So now I put this up and keep it as anytime I'm wanting to do a project. If I've forgotten about how to do this, right there it is. I put my measurements on it and put my score lines on it, and then I can refer back to it whenever I want. So the first thing we're going to do is to make a template. Once you make this template, you can do this over and over again. So you're going to take your 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I'm using white to make my template with because it's so much easier to see the score lines. You're going to place it on your scoreboard, and you're going to score at 6. Again, making sure that you do have a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So you're scoring that at 6. Then you're simply going to turn it once and score it at 6 again. Then you also want to score at 6 1/8. Okay? After you do that, you are going to fold these two middle lines, the 6 and the 6 1/8. So you just want to score those both. Fold those both. You've already scored them. I'm just going to burnish those down. I'm going to do the other one. And what this does, guys, is it leaves you a little gusset for when you fill your flip book. A little bit of room for the stuff that you put in it. You're going to find this is much easier than using washi tape to tape pieces of paper together. And it's going to stay together a lot better. This other little fold can be a little tricky, but just keep working with it because you want to get that gusset, and it is small, so takes a little bit of effort. And then once again, we're going to burnish that second score line. All right, guys. Now you open that up and you see you've got that little gusset right there. All right. But now on this side, you can see that you've got just a little bit, and you want to try and make sure you get this straight, guys. All right, once you've got that straight, you've got this little bit of an edge left over. You're simply going to put that in your paper cutter, and you're going to cut off that little 1/8 of an inch. And now it's even. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out one of these gussets. And you are going to cut from the bottom up to that middle score line. You're going to cut exactly right on your score lines. I think it's easier to turn it over. You can see the score lines better. And you're just going to cut right up on your score lines. Do the same thing on both. So on this part down here, you are completely removing that little gusset. You're just cutting that out. Try to go as straight as you can. And then completely cut that out. And now you're left with this. So you've got your gusset up here and you've cut it out down here. Now you're going to turn the book towards you, or turn this towards you, the page. And you're going to bend and get this score line, making sure you're just as straight as you can possibly be. The edges of the paper. And then you're going to fold this one the same way. And there it is, guys. You've got flip up, turn it over, flip up, down, and turn it over. Easy peasy. It just doesn't get any easier than that. Then what I like to do, because I like to do the edge, is I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off of this flap, off of the bottom. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off of this flap. And you can cut off as much as you would like to cut off. This is just what I'm doing. I think it looks nice. So now we've got our flap here, and it's a little shorter, up, over, flap here, and the back. Then you're going to come in with your edge punch. And like I said, you can use any kind of edge punch you want. And you can also draw a design, just cut it out with scissors or use decorative scissors. I chose this Martha Stewart edge punch. And turn that around here just a little bit, guys. Trying to get this lined up. Probably easier if I don't have it all in there. Yes. Okay. Just going to line that up. And going to keep punching. Okay. Now, I'll punch that out. Then you're going to turn this over and you're going to punch this edge as well. Okay, now show it again. So easy to do with these. There we go. There we go. So now we've got a punched edge, flip up, punched edge, and flip up. And you'll see that on mine I made a pocket here and a pocket on the back. So there's two pockets. Now, after you do this, your measurements for your paper are going to be 5 7/8 width. And these pages are going to be 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, or 5 7/8 by 6. These pages, okay? Because remember, we cut that little edge off. So, to make the pockets, you're simply going to add a ½ inch to the length, however long you want it. I made mine 3.5. I used a 3.5, and then you add an inch to 5 7/8, which makes it 6 7/8. So you're going to have a ½ inch here, a ½ inch here, and a ½ inch here on the bottom to make your pocket width. And I will show you that in a minute. Okay. So this is your template. It's one sheet of paper, and this is how it's going to come out. Then you're going to add your pockets to it. And I've already, let me get rid of my little cutting mess here because it can get really messy. I've already done my 12 by 12 sheet of paper and got it how I wanted it. Here's my trim. As you can see, opens that way, comes up, and on the back. And right here on the side is my little gusset, so I can add more to it. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do that pocket. And like I said, this is 6 7/8 by 3.5. Then I'm going to score at a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Okay, so we're going to lay it on our scoreboard. We're going to go 1/2 inch, half inch on this side, and a 1/2 inch on this side. So now you can see I have scored a 1/2 inch here, a 1/2 inch here, and a 1/2 inch here. Now I am going to use my double-sided tape. And like I said, guys, you can use adhesive, liquid adhesive for this, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to use this double-sided tape because it is a little quicker. I'm going to take that all the way down to the score line. And I'm going to do that on all the sides. The same sides, of course, that I scored on. Okay. Now I'm going to burnish my score lines. Then, guys, I'm going to take my scissors, and this is just to make it set out so much better, or set in there and look so much better. You can see there where the score line is on the corner. I'm just going to take and cut that little corner just like that. I'm going to do that on both sides just so it sits better, okay? Then I'm also normally I would cut my little center out right here, but I don't have it in here with me right now, so I'm not going to do that right now. And then this pocket is going to sit right here. So once I've got my tape on, I remove my bottom just a little bit and let that top sit down on it. And I do the same thing over here. Then I remove this one. And I just remove one piece of tape at a time. And I get it on here where I want it, because I want it to sit right on the bottom. Go ahead and put that one piece down. Then it's in place, and you can just simply peel this one off. And peel this one off, and then just press down the side of your pockets. I like to go in with my bone folder and just press that down good and slow. And there you have your first pocket in place. And looks really cute. Then we're going to turn the page, and our second pocket is going to go on the back here. And I've already got it cut out to save time, but I don't have tape on it yet. So let me quickly put some tape on this. You just put your tape as close to the score line as you can get it. And here's the last one. Once again, I'm going to just finish down my tape. Lift that up. Lift up that side again. See, I've got it in that position. Then I just pull that off, and I'm just applying this one side. At a time. I get that down. Sorry guys, I have a hard time talking and thinking at the same time. Take off the other backing. And there you go, you have your pocket on the back. So now we've got flip, a pocket, turn it, this page, flip, and the back page, a pocket. Okay? Alright, now, guys, before I started this project, I had my paper picked out. So I went through my stash and picked out the things that, I would like to include in the flip book. Some of the things I got were the little pen with the little funny notebook, it'll smell good. I've got another of the little box stickers. I have made a wand, and I used the straw from the Dollar Trees, and then I did a little rosette. I got this idea from Gracie Beach Bum and Hot Tamale. They were making the rosettes out of the streamer paper, which turned out really cute. So I've made this one to put in here. I'm also going to include some straws, so whoever gets this can make some more wands. I've got a little bag of critters and the such. And I've made some washi. I used a plastic file folder to make my washi in it. Then I used some decorative scissors to cut the bottom, make it look cute, and add just a little ribbon to give it some color. And I've got some Halloween sequins. I've got a pack of stickers that I have used washi tape and ribbon to decorate. I've also got some stickers pieces that I've cut up, and I've made a band for the closure, and I've made an envelope to put my little note in. I've made a tag to decorate with. I've made a belly band for the book, an envelope to add to the book, and then this is just a couple of extra scrap paper I'm using to decorate the front of the book and the back and the inside of the book, just to give it some character and add to it. So it makes it much easier if you gather up some things, just to give you a little head start on what you're going to do with your pockets and the stuff that you've gotten. Now, the first thing we're going to do here is we are going to add the decoration to the front of the book. So this is just going to be placed like this. As you can see, I've already hot glued my little skeleton guy on here, and I put some black gems on his eyes just to make him look a little more creepy. And I'm doing the same thing. I've already got double-sided tape on this, guys. This piece of paper measures 5 5/8 by 3 inches. 5 5/8 by 3 inches. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to take off my top piece. The one side, I'm going to place this where I want it. Press that down. And then I can easily come back, remove the other pieces, and you're just left with a much straighter placement of your paper. So there you go. Really start to come together. Then I'm going to take this sheet of paper, and I'm going to add it down here to this just to give it a little color. So I'm taking off that one side again. I'm going to place it where I want it. And then I'm going to remove the other side. And there again, I've got really good paper placement. And that looks really nice. Okay. So here we are so far. Okay. Next, I'm going to get my envelope that I've made. And guys, I've only glued this in 3 places too. I've got the double-sided tape, which really looks better on the vellum. This is a vellum pocket. I've got the little Velcro on it, and it opens up for some felt stickers and bling and goodies. And then it just easily closes right back. But I thought it would be cute to leave the one side open, and that way I could use behind the envelope as a little tuck spot. So once again, I've only taken off one side. I'm going to find my placement. And put that down. And I just have to come back and peel off the other backing, tape backing. And this is snug in place, but I can still tuck a little something back there, which is kind of what I wanted to do. On this tag, I've got the little 3D guy, but on the back, I've got some washi tape to it. Not washi, some bling tape to it with washi. So I thought I'd just slide this little guy right down in there, and then let him peep up. Then over on this side, I'm going to take my belly band I've made. I've also made a couple paper clips. Here is a clothespin clip, and I just used, you'll recognize the Dollar Tree stickers on each side. And once again, I made a little hat paper clip, removed the buckles, and added my own embellishments. So this little belly band is going to go right here. So once again, we're just going to peel off one side. I've already pre-taped this stuff, guys, just to save us time. And I'm going to place that right there. Then all I have to do is peel off this other side. It's so much easier to work with just one piece of this tape at a time because it is a pretty secure stick once it sticks. And I got that a little crooked. Of course, let me see. Oh, goody. It came back up. There we go. All right. Then inside of our belly band, I'm going to put my note and I'm going to use my wedge clip to keep my note there. Then we're going to cut all of our little stickers that I've cut up. So I'm going to take that here, all these little stickers, and we're going to put those right here on the side. Our little clothespin is not doing so well. There it goes. Okay, so there I've got the little clothespin holding on all these little stickers. And then in the back, I'm going to add my stickers and I'm going to add my washi. And my pen and my notebook. They really do smell good. Okay. Then I want to add my bag of goodies in here. And I'm going to use a little bag of goodies are a little fat. I'm thinking, and you got to do this, guys. You just got to play around with it a little bit. Let's put our stickers in here. Then I'm going to use a little of my washi and just going to tape those right there. Okay, so I've got my stickers in there, and go ahead and put that little clothespin right there. I may need him to hold on the bag, so then okay, guys, I'm gonna have to find something, and you may run into that. I'm gonna have to find something else to put there. The little bag here is not working. Put him back in here. Okay. Put that there. And we'll add our straws in here. Once again, those are not going to fit either, so I can just add those at the end. I'm going to put our rosette right there. Actually, we're going to cut off our rosette just a little bit, guys. It's a little tall. And now, that's better. And we're going to use our little, this is an elastic lace. You could use bow, you could make a belly band, you could use whatever to do this with. I'm just going to put it up around here. And then I'm going to add my little box of stickers. And there you have it, guys. There's the flip book. A little flip book came out yet again. There we go. And I would just include these on the side because they're going to make the little flip book way too bulky. But there it is. That's simple, guys, and it's done. And I think it looks really cute. I just think they both turned out really cute. They were really easy to make, a lot of fun, and you can just whip out one of these little flip books in no time, and you're not using all that washi to hold them together, so they're going to be a lot more sturdy. And it just turned out really cute. And there it is, guys. There's a flip book. So, thank you guys so much for watching me and joining me today. It's been a long time since I got to do an actual crafting video. This was really fun. I hope you guys like this. If you want to see more like this, let me know. Like I said, make you a template first, and then you can just turn these out really quick. I've seen so many people make a lot of Halloween, gorgeous little Halloween embellishments. So just grab up a few of those, throw a 12 by 12 sheet of paper together, and just turn these out. They're so cute, fun to make. And anyway, from Damascus, Virginia, guys, God bless you all. I'll be talking to you soon. Have a good day, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.